Your name?
Wanda Lunn, and my name on Dave's garden is Wanda's Flowers.
Okay, and we're
And
at?
we're in Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Okay. Let me get a view here. See,
The first one in the quarter is called Pink Plume. It's a historical
Oh
in the
my
1950s.
gosh. It's beautiful.
Yeah, you see them all over town. Apparently everybody shared them.
Oh. Look at that. That's gorgeous.
Oh, that's nothing.
That's nothing. All right. Here we go.
Some of mine got hit really hard with frost this year, twice in a row. So you'll see places where there's just nothing blooming, and then you'll see it go crazy in other places, depending on how the frost hit.
Oh, look at that.
This is a real old one. It's called a moss. It's very old. I forget, like I think it's like 1890s, if I remember right. I'd have to look at my chart. But just a nice two-tone, heavy bloomer, very strong. Oh,
that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
I like my historicals. This bed, I have to keep all the irises toward the front because the humidity gets too strong in the back once the lilies get up.
Okay.
And once I get, like this yucca is getting ready to send a shoot up, and it'll be like a 4-foot flower. But everything in the back row gets 4 or 5 feet tall.
Now you have an allium back there, and what's the green stuff back there?
Which
so
one?
You got, well, the one that's right behind the yucca.
Right behind the yucca is yellow loosestrife. It'll be blooming here pretty soon. It has little yellow flowers up and down the stem.
Oh, neat.
And on the left of it is going to be a blue globe centurea.
Ooh,
which is kind of like a thistle, but a nice big blue thistle. Yeah. Lots of daylilies in here. You'll see them popping up all over the place.
Well, I'll come back when those daylilies are up, and we'll take. Yeah.
There's lots of daylilies. I've moved a few things, so it's not too hot. I moved a lot of things out of there last fall, so I could put in more lilies.
Okay.
I'm going to have, when the lilies go into bloom, I have tiger lilies in this one that are old-fashioned oranges, light orange, yellow, pink, and white of tiger lilies, and then there are several other kinds of lilies in here too.
What's this that's growing here?
This is just common soapwort.
Oh, okay.
It's soapwort, gets a head on it about that big and attracts hummingbirds.
Oh,
and it will
nice.
bloom, once it gets going, as long as you deadhead it, it will bloom all summer, but it's very aggressive.
Yeah. Well, you know, aggressive is God's way of making us have lots of plants and stuff.
Oh, that is? I thought it was God's way of killing off my favorite plant. There's some things that are aggressive and I put up with. This is just Dame's Rocket, and you'll see it blooming all over the place this time of the year. This one is an old one again. This is licorice stick.
That is gorgeous.
Deep, deep purple, running with a blue beard.
Let me get this weird. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, the color's nice on that one. The licorice stick seems to fly too well. I've lots of favorites, so don't ask me my... Oh, yeah, I have a staple of lambs here. It's the one thing my great-nieces and nephews can remember the name of.
Oh, you have some orange-pats, huh? I haven't gotten any of them yet.
Well,
back there?
Yeah, those got hit really hard by both bunnies and by the frost.
Oh.
The Asiatics did better. This particular one is an older one, too. It's called Camelot Rose.
Oh, that's beautiful.
You'll see the older ones don't have the ruffle falls. They have a fall that drops. And the Camelot Rose is a nice, strong one. This one got hit hard by the frost, but there's going to be some buds. It's a fire breather. It's going to be a deepest orange you can think of, like an orange.
Really?
This one's one of my favorites, too.
Yeah.
This is Smoke Ring.
That's really pretty. I like
that one. Isn't that lovely?
I love that one.
Most of my irises are not that, well, I have some of the newer types, but I really enjoy some of the older ones. They're vigorous and strong.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely have to come back when you're...
Yeah, you can see the daylilies. This one was, enchanted. She bloomed for about a month, a little pink dwarf iris. This one isn't going to bloom this year, and that's not going to bloom.
Oh, wow.
It's not going to bloom.
They get bigger.
This one's Inferno.
That's right.
Yeah. It's a nice deep red with a gold beard. Jennifer Rebecca is not going to bloom this year. This one is an old one again. She's just finishing blooming, called Inspiration. See why I like these big old ones? Look, it's just,
Yeah.
this is called a dog ear on the fall because the fall is kind of narrow at the top and then widens out. And it's illuminata. You can see it's light on the inside. So it's illuminata.
Oh, beautiful.
Very, very vigorous. I have to clean up that clump every time I turn around. This one's my, oh, the bloom is a little old here. It's a couple days old, and it got some frost on it, but this is rustic cedar.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
I love your alliums back there. Or those chives.
Well, they're chives.
Okay.
I thought there was, well, they are alliums. Alliums are chives, and chives are alliums, but I'm not pleased with those because they look just like the other ones I have.
Oh.
And new hearts all done blooming. This bed was in full bloom the last couple of weeks, and it's starting to thin down now. It's almost getting done. And it's
Oh, I have to
first bed to
get the
bloom.
visual effect here.
Yeah,
How beautiful it is.
it's the first bed to bloom.
Oh, beautiful.
And you just put up with your mother, right?
She gets to help.
Honey, it gets worse as we get older.
Now, which one is this one?
This
That's
one's
beautiful.
peaches and cream.
Oh, okay.
That's a really nice apricot orange sort of thing. And I like the bright red orange beards on it. See those beards?
Oh, beautiful.
And the mulled wine is an unusual color.
Oh, and I love that fall on the inside. Let me see if I can get it here.
Really pretty. It's
Oh, yeah. That's beautiful.
Apricot on the inside.
That's
In fact, there's Mademoiselle Chereau, a really old, dating back from the 1860s, I think, on that. You can tell it's almost done. There's just a couple blooms there left.
I love the broken purple though. That's beautiful.
It's called a picata.
Is that what that is?
Picata. This one's around midnight.
Oh,
Yeah, this one is a black, technically a black, but it has the purple undertone.
salvia.
Yeah,
Mom.
salvia, a bunch of lilies and other things.
Bachelor buttons.
Lots of
See, now
dailies.
my bachelor buttons are only about yay big because we're colder than you.
Well, but it's, this one's from last year. I don't, they reseed themselves.
Yep.
And the ones on this side of the house are pretty tall, the other side. This one back here is Laurel Park. I like it because it has such huge blooms.
Oh my gosh, that is beautiful.
Yeah, the blooms are, it's almost done. It was just covered with stalks last week.
Oh, and this blue one.
Oh, isn't this pretty? This is Dover Park.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to get one of those.
The
Those
wind
are
got a little
beautiful.
heavy on it last night, but
That is beautiful.
isn't that pretty? That's a true
Look
blue.
at that.
That's a good
Yeah.
blue. Mhm.
And look,
That's all
I like the
together.
insides.
It's kind of feathered on the inside.
Yeah.
Isn't it pretty? A little bit different. This is an old one back here. It's Color Carnival. It never shows as well in the pictures as it does in person. I like the magenta veining on the falls and the bright orange beard against that the peach. It's really
Oh,
pretty.
that's beautiful. And what's this purple and white
That purple one is Steppin' Out.
like that name?
It's one of there's only two here that I duplicate, and Steppin' Out I do, and Sultan's Palace. Because I like the color so much. This is kind of a shade bed, and it's evolving and changing, and I'm not sure. I've raised limbs on the trees, and I'm hoping to get more sun in here.
Now that's a neat little tree with the bark and stuff.
It's just a crabapple.
Is it?
Yeah. They just need some more trimming. This one's King Tut, 1920s. They named a lot of them in the 1920s and the early 30s.
Now you put grass on your beds.
Uh-huh.
You do, and you don't worry about the weeds.
No, the grass clippings, the beauty about the grass clippings is that look how moist it is underneath.
Yeah.
It holds the moisture in. The grass clippings break down and become food.
But you don't get any weed seeds with it or anything? No?
This one's almost done. It's Tahiti Sunrise.
That's pretty.
That's an old one again.
Now you
about
can
yours.
get your pinks to grow.
Oh, they fight me.
Okay.
They fight me.
What do you do to get them to grow? Sea thrift or?
Well, I have to have them way at the front so nothing else shadows on them and give them enough space.
Yeah.
The sea thrift really fights me. My beds have, most of the things on my beds are very tall. So it really fights me when I do it.
Oh, that's
Chinese
gorgeous.
Empress.
Let me get in here and. Oh, that's beautiful.
Very, very different of the color range. Has a bronze beard. See the colors inside?
Oh, yeah. Isn't that
Lovely.
gorgeous?
A pretty little thing. A lot of half shade, half sun. It gets shade and sun half the day, so a lot of daylilies in here.
Is that penstemon back there, or?
Yes, Husker.
Yeah, I just
Husker
got
red.
some. I just got some.
I've got 2 clumps of it. It grows in part sun. This one gets more sun, so it gets a little bit taller. That one doesn't get as tall.
Okay.
I use a lot of Astilbe in here, lungwort. There are some good-sized hostas.
And you like
The
berries, huh?
The hostas had really come up well, and then they got hit by the frost. All of them died all the way to the ground, so they're coming up a second time.
Now, what's this yellow flower that's over here?
That's that loosestrife, the yellow
Oh,
loosestrife
okay.
you saw over there, only it's in bloom here. Lord knows why
Oh.
it's in bloom over here yet. But
Just like it over here, huh?
yeah, apparently. And this is the last of the irises in the front. This is Champagne Elegant.
Oh, look at that.
Again, not an expensive flower to get.
That's really pretty.
You get a lot of blooms. Look how many blooms you're getting on a
Yeah,
stalk.
let me get back there. Oh my gosh, that's just gorgeous.
I like the coloration on that.
Now what's this?
This is a Mexican, it's a ornamental oregano.
Okay.
And it gets little pink flowers all over it later.
And it comes back every year then?
Oh yeah, these
Yeah.
are all. I put in some annuals. There are snapdragons in here, some small zinnias. But just about everything you're looking at is print.
I can't believe you got your sea thrift to do so well. Mine always rot out, or it must be too wet where I have them. They must like
It might be.
They must like good drainage.
Well, I have to give them enough sun, and I have to have them on the edge of the bed. They won't. And that better not be that next to it.
What is that? What is that?
This is, you saw the Husker penstemon. This is penstemon, but this is the wild grape.
Oh, I've not seen that.
Yeah.
I like blues and purples and pinks and...
I like colors, everything colors.
Oh, your irises are coming up. See, mine are not even there.
Oh, the Siberian
Yes.
thing? Yeah. I've got a couple colors. Not too many colors of flowers. This is Mademoiselle Henri Caillou. Very
look at the
old.
veiny.
Very nice. Again, Illuminata. You can see the brighter on the inside. This one's another, a lot of historics. This is the historic also. It's Gold Imperial.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a nice little thing.
You have something purple.
Oh, she's coming out. She's just solid purple. So she's coming out. I've got other ones. I'm doing a lot of big trades right now. And I don't need a solid purple. This is Trader.
Oh.
Trader is one of the new ones. You can see it's got, this is considered green. It's kind of tan around the edges and a really nice purple beard. But this is Trader. I really like her. And the newer ones, instead of falls going down like you see the old ones going down, the falls stand out. When you get into the space age. You hear them saying space age? That's when the falls go out and flat, kind of flat instead of falling. Anyway, you're done. This one's just a Palladia. You hear about, there are a lot of the purple and pale blue Palladias. Just an iris species. Very old and basic. That one's going to be Breakers, and it's that shade of blue, almost a navy blue. Yeah, it's really pretty when it blooms, but it's not open yet.
I like your combination, so let me ask you, what's growing in there?
Hibiscus.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
a big monster red one.
I was going to
And
say.
this one's a pink one. Or no, wait a second. I think the pink one's over here. It's pink, it's Fantasia pink, alternating pink and rose.
Oh my gosh.
And then this one's red.
And how old's that plant? Because
Oh, it's not that old. It's probably...
no?
No, that plant's probably 7, 8 years old.
No. That's a little old though.
No. That's not very old for plants in a garden. The stepping out I've had 13 years.
Oh my
purple and
goodness.
white.
And you have some bleeding hearts, is that what those are?
Yeah, I need to because when this comes up, it makes this whole area shady. And the irises are okay because they get all their sun from that side of the fence, but this whole side goes shady once these come up.
Oh.
You can see some of my first daylilies, Happy Smiles, is going to open here pretty soon.
Oh.
I've got a lot of, this is a bright yellow little dwarf, and this is a blue dwarf that's done blooming. Spinning wheel, oh, but tiger honey back there is nice.
Let me get that.
A lot
too.
of blooms. A lot of blooms for stock.
Oh, yeah.
Again, more of a space ager, and it has the streaked coloring.
Oh, look at all those blooms. My goodness. I don't want to.
Oh, don't worry about it. I step in, and the dog does too. I'm sorry, spinning wheel isn't out. She's white with, hard to explain, with kind of a purple trim. Abstract art is one of the ones. This is some of the new streaked coloring I like.
Now, I love that purple one.
Look, that's
It's
all
electric.
that it, yes, it is. It's cherished friendship, and this is considered a cerise. But look how many you get all in one stock. This is one stock.
Oh, my gosh. Look at
And
that.
that's what they're trying to breed for, is more blooms per stock. Back there's an older one, wedding candle.
And is that a variant of a Nora Barlow?
Oh, the columbine?
Yeah.
It's a purple. I forget what it is. I don't bother keeping track very much of my, they're in my books. I've killed Nora Barlow about 3 times, and I just put a new one in. So we're going to try it again.
They like to be underneath the rocks, I noticed. The ones that are, yeah, the ones that I keep underneath my rocks, kind of like in my rock garden, just do great.
Well, I usually have pretty good luck with columbines here. I've got the Japanese, oh, everything died totally down to the ground with all the frost.
Yeah.
But they're coming back pretty good. But I've got fern leaf bleeding hearts. These will bloom all summer as long as you deadhead them, and they stay up.
And what's this
And
with
there's
the
a
little...
Brunera.
Ooh, those are pretty.
Yeah, just a common. It was covered with little blue flowers earlier.
Wow.
I've got some little dwarf astilbe. But this area I just widened out, so it's, and the tree is fighting me. So I have to decide what I'm going to do here if it's fighting me.
Why is that?
The roots are really close to the top of the ground.
Oh, okay.
It seemed, I keep trying different things, trying to find out. It looks like the fern leaf bleeding hearts like it here, and the Brunera definitely like it here. The hosta aren't sure if they like it or not. The coral bells definitely like it.
Yeah. I love its open structure, though.
Yeah, it used to be branched all the way to the ground. I just took off all the bottom branches. I got tired. I wanted more light to come through here.
Now, what's that purple one that's back there?
That's an older one, Mary Frances.
That's beautiful.
Very strong, beautiful big blooms, very, very nice lilac blooms. This one in front is, you'll hear Dauntless all the time. Dauntless is one of the old historicals that's known for being tall, beautiful, and consistent.
And then the...
Radiant Apogee back there is the yellow. And that short purplish blue is Batik. Another streaked one. In fact, I thought Batik was dead, and I looked all over it, couldn't find it. And Walker had been pulling up tags, so I couldn't tell. But it suddenly just, I didn't know what that clump was, and I walked out here one day, 40 blooms on it.
Oh,
and I mean,
gosh.
it hadn't had anything, and it opened up all of a sudden. I went, whoa. You'll see a lot of daylilies mixed in with my irises because I've got 350 daylilies.
Oh, my goodness.
This is full tide. I've decided I've got too many ruffled blues. So tide's in and another blue are going to come out, but I'm going to keep full tide. I really like it.
Oh, yeah, that's a beautiful one. And look how
Very
nice your
ruffled.
clump is. And
This is Persian berry.
that's beautiful.
Yeah, that again is one of the newer ones. Look how many buds you're getting per stalk.
Let me get
And a
this.
lot of them, you'll get, I just moved that so it's not happy with me. A lot of them, you'll get a bud and there'll be a side bud with it. So you'll get 4 buds and then you'll get 4 again.
Oh, my gosh. Now, that's got to be one of my favorites in your garden.
Oh, Virga?
Oh.
Yeah. She's taken a while to increase, but her coloration is beautiful. And she's a rebloomer. She does rebloom if the fall is the right.
Oh, that is
If we
just
get the right
beautiful.
temperature.
Her name is Virga.
Virga. Another stepping out. Like I said, I have 2 stepping outs, and I have 2 of the red Sultan's Callus because I like them too much. But that's stepping out, and it always puts on a good show. Very, very vigorous. Congo song, I don't know, I may get a bud, but it got hit by this.
Yeah, this year was so bad.
Yeah, Cedar had a little, let's see, look.
Yeah.
So many that I didn't get blooms from. Hellcat, Frost I got one bloom out of this is all, and it's so neat because it's a deep purple on the bottom, and it's a pale blue on top.
Oh, neat.
But this is an intermediate. When we talk about dwarfs are 12 inches, intermediates go about this high, and then you have tall bearded. The dwarfs bloom first. They bloom while your daffodils and your tulips are blooming.
Mm-hmm.
And then your intermediates kick in while the dwarfs are still blooming, and while the intermediates are still blooming, the tall bearded kick in. This is one of the ones you always hear people talking about, but it never takes a good picture. This is thornbird, and it has a horn. See?
Show that again on, yeah.
Oh, my hands are so filthy.
Oh, gardener's hands.
Yeah.
If you don't have dirty hands, then you're not a gardener.
I like the color. The color is what they call more of a green color. It's kind of, to me, it's, I don't know, a yellowish tan. But I love the color, and the horn, it's part of the space-aged ones you hear about. The next one next to it is one of my favorites, Sultan's Palace, just because it's such a blessed deep red. Very velvety, very strong.
Yeah, that is very velvety.
Now this one, we're going to get a couple more blooms here. This is Clarence, heavy rebloomer. The color on it looks like crepe paper, like it has little dots.
Yeah, it's very painty.
Yeah, so when it's open and it has the pretty white beard on it, it looks like somebody dropped water on crepe paper and made these little bitty dots. But it blooms so heavily. It had 50 blooms last fall.
Oh my gosh.
So heavily this last fall that it's just not too happy with me this spring.
Yeah, it's trying to recover.
This is a miniature tall bearded. This is another size you hear about, the MTB. They bloom at the same time as the tall bearded, but they're not very tall, about 21 inches, and they have a small bloom.
And they're called Antid, please?
This is called a medium tall bearded.
Okay.
This particular one is a rosemary strain.
Those are nice for the smaller gardens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I like them just because I like all the different heights.
Now,
This is just getting done. As apt is this shade of blue. Started blooming 6 weeks ago and had 30 blooms every day, even during the frost.
oh my gosh.
That's Mountain Bluette. It's a Centuria.
It's beautiful.
That's okay.
Yeah, I like everything.
Yeah, that's an Inferno back there, same as the red pump down there. This one's Dawn of Change. See, it has kind of a creamy white fall with just a blushing of the lavender, and then it has the lavender and has the yellow.
Oh, that's beautiful.
This one is Olakala, just a big old yellow standby.
Okay.
Very old, everybody loves it. The color is electric. And back here, I'd actually have some lilies if it weren't for the weather.
Now, what's this right here? I have to ask you, the little blue spires here.
That's going to be Speedwell. Oh, and in front, that's Melissa Sue in front.
Okay.
The bunnies, see how the bunnies got my...
Yeah.
Let me get this off that one. Past prime.
I shouldn't probably say what we do to bunnies on tape.
Oh, no, I would like to.
We should have.
That's my son's job, is to get the bunnies.
The neighbors have them growing under their shed, and they just drive me wild. They're in here eating every time I turn around. Only thing that keeps them out is if I throw dog poop in the closet. I'm serious. You put dog poop right by whatever they're eating, they stop eating it.
Really?
I don't know if they're afraid of the dog or if it changes maybe the way it tastes.
Oh, maybe.
But I'm the only one in the neighborhood who gets to have tulips. Because I clean my yard in March and put all the dog poop by all my tulips.
There you go.
This is a very old one, and you'll hear about people talking how beautiful this thing is. This one, oh God, my brain's gone, Wabash.
Oh, that is pretty.
Tall and white. This is the forerunner of all the two-tone ones that have the white top and a different color bottom. Wabash.
That's beautiful.
This one I'm really enjoying this year. Last year it didn't bloom, and this year I really like it. It's called Gay Paris. And it has the white, I'll have to ask Kathy about how you say that. But it has the white top, and then has the beige and the red orange beard.
Yeah, that is really neat.
But it's an older one. You can see it has the dog ears. You'll see a lot of the dog ears. This is Persian berry. She's not open yet, but she's this color.
Oh.
Yeah. Back here are this is just a winter carnival. Just a white. Nice big white. But here's something I love, Frivolate. This dates back, I forget if it's 1920s or 1930s. But look at the streaks of color. You've got yellow and rust up in here, and you've got the magenta coming down in here. It's just, oh.
Beautiful.
This one, when it finishes blooming, is another big old one. This one's called Blue Rhythm. These are okay, but they're coming out. I've got too many.
They're beautiful. What are they?
It's tides in.
Oh, those are beautiful.
But they're coming out. So if you like them, holler.
Oh, I like them. I'm hollering.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that clump out, and instead, somehow, this is Sky Search. It got mixed in with Hidden World.
Okay.
And so I'm going to take Sky Search. Is going to get marked, and it's going to move over here, and this baby's going out.
Oh, I see.
Well, I don't like my irises close together, and I don't know how that happens.
They're easy to dig up and separate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, when you separate them, then it sets you back a year.
Yeah, it does.
This is King Tush. This is one of Indushade's babies.
Ooh.
And it's going to be, see the coloration?
Oh,
it's in
yeah.
the brownish range. This is made of orange. She's a border bearded. That means she's a certain height. She's not as tall as a tall bearded, but she blooms at the same time as a tall bearded. And she has as big a bloom as a tall bearded. But she's a border bearded. The batik over there, that's a border bearded.
Okay.
Not as tall.
Okay, let me get back. I want to get your garden.
Yeah, sweep across it.
Yeah.
Lincoln,
It's just amazing.
Lincolnitis was asking me to do shots of the length of it, and I said it's kind of hard because down there it blooms first, and that will be in full bloom down there when there's nothing going on up here. Then as that goes out, that starts kicking in, and now the first bed is almost done, and this is starting to kick in up here. But you can see a lot of these still have buds on them. A lot of them lost their buds.
Well, if I come like 3 seasons with you, then...
Oh, it's pretty dazzling during the...
This year was such a strange year, too.
It was strange last year, too. It got hot in March, which meant everything came up fast and hard.
Oh, you're going to have new ones.
Yeah. This is Phylum Royal Prince. It's going to be a wine color. Back there's, and what the devil is happening with Lace Silver? Oh, what's that? Too much rain. This one is the Liaison.
Ooh. I like it. So velvety. Look at that.
Yeah, the color is really rich in it.
And then the white one?
The white one is Low High Silver, and it's a rebloomer. So that means it blooms in the fall, too.
Ooh.
If the weather is right.
And it's low, high silver. Beautiful.
Yeah, just a real simple white. Another weed. This one just opened up today, Living Right.
Beautiful. Look at the veining and the...
Really soft. This is an older one, but a short version. This is Tiffany. And again, I like the placata. You can see the little bitty dots of color. I like the placata on it. The one back there is Dance Away. Now last year when it bloomed, it was a creamy color. And I thought I had the wrong plant, but the markings were right. This year it's blooming and it's the right color.
Oh, okay.
Last year it was all cream.
Just takes a little bit for it to...
Yeah, and they'll say that if you don't like, you know, you should always wait at least a year to see what happens. But isn't that pretty?
Oh, that's gorgeous.
She has kind of a rusty beard on her. I wish more of these were in bloom, but every year is different.
Yep.
You just have to make, down through here the frost hit really, really bad, like the major frost damage. Back there is Babbling Brook. That's a real old blue. And to the side of it is Edith Walford. And she's a consistent good bloomer.
I have Edith Walford. I
She's
like her.
You can see I've been taking irises out of here. See the dead ones?
Yeah.
There were some that, when they bloomed, they were just duplicates. This is one that Tazzie's really excited about. Tazzie is breeding luminatus.
Okay.
She likes them when they're bright on the inside. And she wants a hunk of this when I go to Missouri next week. I'll take a hunk with me. She doesn't know its name, but she suspects it's really, really early.
Okay.
So she has books and books, and she's trying to chase down the name of this baby for me.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. I like it a lot.
That's just gorgeous.
Last year I called out for people and I said, I'll send you named irises if you'll send me irises from your grandma's gardens.
Oh.
And that was one of the ones I got.
Okay.
Okay. There were some others that came that were all the same.
Yeah.
So they went out. Let's see, Apple Blossom Pink. This is an intermediate, and it has really pretty soft pink bloom. But she's in between blooming too. So fine it's coming out because it looks so much like Liaison that you can't tell the difference between the two. It's pretty, but I don't need two that look alike. Here's another black. The one down there was a purple tone. This one's a red tone. Black as night.
Oh, that's pretty.
Right next to it's a classic, Ramsey. And it's short this year. It should be really tall, but it's been hit by the weather. So I'm just happy to get any blooms at all. This bed really got hit hard. Let's see. Mohawk Braid has to move forward. Got a lot of moving, always. This one's final countdown, but you know what? I suspect it's Cherub Choir instead. Yeah, I bet it is.
Cherub Choir?
Probably.
Yeah.
I'll know when it blooms. Walker, when he was a puppy, thought it was a great game to pull up the metal sticks, throw them up there, let him hit him in his face, and up and down, throw him up there, hit him in his face. And it was so much fun that 2 years ago when we went to San Antonio for a shoot, we came back and I found 40 of the stakes under the trampoline.
Oh.
And there were another 20 under there.
Oh my goodness.
Now I watched in that first year, I was able to replace some of the iris and a lot of the daylilies when they bloomed. But I'm still looking. I still got 12. And Cherub Choir is one of the ones I'm looking for. And that may be it. And this one?
Is that Matrona?
It's
Sedum
just
Matrona?
I don't know. It's just an old, it's a sedum one of my girlfriends gave me. I like the sedum. I like the shape. I'm taking more irises out of here. Like I took just a big one out of the center. I have too many irises in here, but some of them I've never seen bloom like that one. I don't know what it is. And until it blooms.
It's a huge clump.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But last year got hit by frost, and this year got hit by frost.
Oh, no.
So the clump is huge and gorgeous. You'll see I'm putting all short ones across the front. Baby Blessed is a dwarf that's yellow, and it reblooms at least twice during the year.
Oh, my goodness.
Potluck is purple and white. Bedford Lilac is a lovely shade of...
That's good, Dustin. Just tell her whoa. Maybe we should bring the horses over here more and just kind of practice with them in the arena. Makes a difference, you know. Yeah.
I'm hoping she goes to Catherine. That horse looks pretty calm.
Yeah.
Cheyenne doesn't really.
Doesn't she?
When the other horses act up, she's usually
Yeah.
pretty much 100%. Usually stays so good.
Well, Freedom's being pretty good.
Here's my man.
That's Tony's so cute.
I always have to say something. Good job. Somebody's been practicing.
That was good. She did a good job.
Yeah? Well,
Oh, there's
ponies
another
are,
pony. I didn't
yeah,
see this other one.
ponies are easier to handle when they're little. All right, S. I thought I should probably buy a show halter because S and Freedom are the same size, so rather than switching them, you know, all the time. One of these days it's going to be hard to judge them for age because we're going to have all of Anna's horses stacked up.
Yeah, I know.
Which one do you like, the bay, or bay?
Yeah. Paul and Anna were talking the other day that, and I mean, I don't know how to tell, but that S is going to make an excellent halter horse.
Oh.
Just her conformation.
Yeah.
But, I can't tell by looking at them. I mean, they're all pretty to me. Of course, where their neck comes out and, that stuff.
Yeah. I know. But she did so good.
Well, S wants to eat grass, and then she's always measuring like that. She just kind of,
I don't think they could hear her, Anna. Oh, second line?
Yeah.
But see, Freedom's standing there pretty good. She's not, I mean, Destiny would have her opposed, but...
Two lines, that was she said? Yeah.
We could almost have a stock ourselves, couldn't we?
I know.
I was telling Diane, what's the judge going to do? Do you like the bay, or sorrel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's your little horse?
I have one, but I can't bring it.
Oh.
Next year you'll be employed.
Okay, we're gonna line up. When I get I'm going to the first grade.
Hey, there you go. Sig and Jing.
What that means is you want to try to get their leg.
Remember to make a little indentation where you want her feet. Okay, like Anna does.
You can touch your horse. If your horse
Is that an Arabian out there?
which they should all know
Yeah,
horse
looks like it.
and you can place their feet.
I should have brought Freedom.
Okay? It's allowed.
Or I should have brought Amira for that little girl to do.
Not
Yeah.
allowed.
Where's your little brother?
Oh,
Oh,
she-
she's not old enough.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. But I'm just saying.
Yeah. Tell her she's being a good girl.
It's okay to, if you want to pet your horse, talk to your horse, calm your horse, but it's good.
Hey, touch her butt and make her stand square.
Then your judge,
Move her butt towards you. Yeah. Move her tail towards you. Move her tail towards you. Ask her to stand square. There. Okay, Dustin, see how her back foot is up higher than the other one? Make an indentation and then ask her to put her foot in the hole.
you got plenty of space so that your judge
Don't let her eat grass.
can walk around his horse without interfering or have to worry about the horse that's behind him.
I don't know, you might have to worry about that one.
Okay? Also from the fence. You want to be far enough from the fence so your judge can get over here, look at your horse. Yes. Yes. That looks good. A little bit, yeah, she's a little stretched. Yep.
Tell her, good girl. Oh, set her back up, Dustin. Ask her to go back.
I say your pony.
Gentle. There.
They do show.
Go back.
More like a sailor.
Oh.
I think that looks good.
Go. There. Okay, now fix her front foot.
All those little pony braids were stretched.
Fix her front foot. Fix that foot to go back a little bit. Pick it up. Pick it up and set it down. There. There. There you go. Tell her she's a good girl. Yeah. Ask her to stand square though. You gotta pull on her tail. Pull on her tail. Pull on her tail a little bit. Yep. Ask her to stand square. Keep pulling. Pull, pull, pull. There you go. There. Good job, Dustin. Let me take a picture of that. That's a good job. Oh. No, no. No, she's stretched. Dustin, make her go back, honey. Cause now she's ask her to go back. Yeah. Yeah. Can you move her forward a little bit? Go forward a little bit. Okay. There.
Okay. Excellent question. Your horse is standing there, resting his foot. Okay? So that's your horse. Following him.
Shining just like dozes.
I know. It's like falling asleep. It's really
She's
a
a
drag
lot.
to her.
Yeah.
Not that she's that good at halter, but
She's always
just
well
like
behaved.
she always knows she has to put in her time.
Yeah.
Come on, that's a 11-year-old for you.
Freedom won't get that way.
Yeah, 9 more years.
9 years, she'll be awesome. She'll be all mine. Go on, she'll be mine.
Right.
And Freedom. I just told Dustin that we were
like that. I said, yeah, 9 years. That put me in
Go
trouble,
to
too.
move, if
Yeah.
you're going to go
I'm
back
finally
there and
trusting
do
her.
that,
9
you
years.
want to make sure you got long enough lead so that you're not pulling her around. You know?
You don't fall on the lead line, the horse probably is.
We should have Foxy, Cheyenne, and Freedom all like in a row. Take a picture sometime. See you on the audience.
How old is she, 4? She's 5.
Oh, really?
always been kind of twitch sometimes, so. She's always been like a nervous twitch sometimes, so. Except for when you ride her, then she settles right down. Yeah, I've seen Anna ride her wrestling clothes and she looks like an old cow pony, sticking her nose in the
Yeah, with Anna riding her. Anybody looks good.
including me, right?
Okay, we're going to move on to showmanship. Ah, look at these ears that are cocked off to the sides. Oh, there she goes. Put your ears up. Get that expression. Get their ears up, makes them look like they're happy to be there. That's always a challenge. I made a point in there about, trying to get their expression, get them to perk their ears up and pick their head up, and just makes them look looks like they're having a little more fun. Okay, we're going to go on to the showmanship. And I got a little lazy last night. As I was reading this book, everything that you need to know is in this book, and I didn't want to retype it. And then the pattern book are over there. I did include a few little extras on showmanship in here, but the nuts and bolts is in this rule book. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's make a line. We're going to make a line. We're going to lead our horses around
Back her up, Dustin,
the
first.
arena.
There you go. Good, tell her,
We're
good
going to
girl.
fall into single file. Okay? So you guys wait until the last one up there is in line. Okay? So we're going to follow me. Okay, go ahead and follow. Leave your distance.
Hey, Fox. Yeah. She's not into the shows that our horses have been, how many shows do we truck our horses to? They're all like, oh God, another show.
But I don't really know how she was before she left, because I never really saw Anna with
Oh,
her
she was,
very much.
yeah, she was still kind of, some people didn't like her because she was just kind of twitchy,
Yeah.
But I always liked her. I always thought she was pretty.
I thought she was pretty. I guess I just didn't know much about her personality.
Yeah.
She was just doing a lot of things.
See, Freeman does that too, but she's not allowed to get away with it. She...
Well, is Amy planning on showing Foxy? Or is she just doing this?
I don't know. I think Amy would have fun,
Okay, look at Foxy. She looks
Yeah.
right there.
Oh, I got a picture of her. That was awesome. She's putting up her leg.
Cedar needs to do plant some trees. Okay, look at bears, no shade.
Look at how much Freedom gleams, though, compared to Foxy, because Foxy was sick, Look at that. Just Freedom gleams like a copper penny.
Well, that's because you brush her every day, maybe for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
There's a reason she looks so beautiful.
You telling me if someone groomed me for 3 hours every day, I look beautiful too?
Yeah. Telling Catherine, we were talking about it one time, got on the subject of in the olden days when, girls used to sit in front of the mirror and brush and brush and brush to get that gleam,
Yeah.
Now you can just spray in some shine stuff.
I'm
Continental. No.
What do you think?
No, he's being moist.
Was he a stud late or something? Yeah.
He said good.
And
Oh,
he
yeah.
actually hasn't been in the show ring for 2 years. This is the first time he's been even in the ring for 2 years.
Really? So he's doing good.
Yeah.
I wanted to take a picture of that little boy. That's all right. You're fine.
We had a trailer incident with him, and he freaked him out. We found him back in the trailer going again.
Oh, what happened in the trailer?
Oh, he was backing out. It was a wet day, and he stepped back, and his next foot, it slid him underneath the trailer, so his back feet were down underneath the trailer, and he sat down, so he's caught, flailing, and then he flipped back, and his legs got twisted. Oh, mess. He got himself on the out. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Well, that didn't take very long. Not so phony. We're getting to be too good of friends over there. I'm going to help him get married. I think they're both. So, I got you. I just have one announcement. June 26th, if anybody wants to come and watch or ride, but you better know what you're doing a little bit. We're going to have a jumping clinic out at our stable with a woman from Marion, who's Anna, Catherine rode with her, and it was a lot of fun, wasn't it? And Kendall rode with her, and it was a lot of fun. We learned a lot. So if anybody wants to even just come and watch and see what jumping is like, they're welcome to come. June 26th at 1 o'clock. So, okay. Anything else? Thank you.